We ask the question sometimes, how did this situation happen? How did the family get to where they are right now? In one case, how did they get so wealthy? But other times you might just want to say, well, how did we get the situation where people are on different pages? Well, different people have different priorities, and families have different needs, and families have different personalities. For example, someone who has many children would be thinking differently than a family member who maybe has no children and leaving their money to a foundation. So there are different paths that people take in life as the family goes on from Gen 1 to Gen 2 to Gen 3, different risk appetites, different goals, and different legacies. So the initial patriarch who set up the business didn't imagine the business growing this big. I mean, they were typically a developer and had a developer's mindset, and they certainly didn't foresee the massive growth that's happened in the real estate that you now own, over 50-year period. So families are private. That's why they are private families. That's why they stay private and don't go public, because they value their privacy. And you don't want to peel back something that you don't want to expose to the public. It may be every family has their issues, and you may not want to discuss those issues, and you don't need to discuss those issues, but those issues have resulted in a situation where you are right now. So in many ways, wealthy families are no different than not so wealthy families. They just have more wealth, and sometimes that compounds the problem. Oftentimes when we meet the family, they don't, or they won't, or they can't tell us really all the issues. And sometimes they paint a rosier picture than what's actually happening. And at the end of the day, you can't sweep these issues under the rug. They need to be addressed. So take charge of your family destiny. And maybe this is your move to make to initialize a discussion with the key members in your family.